Good morning, everyone. I'm about to go out on my walk, but I wanted to do this quick video before I ventured out into the humidity of the Alabama air there in which I live. Today I was actually reading my scriptures, and I'm in the book of Job. And as many of you know, to me, that is like the ultimate story of faith and endurance and, enduring to the end and, overcoming obstacles in spite of, it encapsulates a lot of things. And as I was reading that, I just thought about our group. I thought about how we endure a lot, and at times we make it look easy. I know that in the past I've had people tell me, I don't know how you do it. That's always the go-to phrase, right? When you are an exceptional parent. And as I said in, previous videos that, we're kind of thrown into it. We have no choice. I mean, what kind of thing why would you say that to someone? It's like, man, you were born without a right arm. How can you do it? Like, really, you don't do that, right? You don't tell people that. You respect them and you admire them from afar, perhaps. And so anyway, I was thinking about okay, so even within the exceptional world, right? You have parents who have children who will never be independent, like those that have to be fed, even, in diapers, you have to change them until they die. Like that is their reality. And then you have the upper spectrum of parents where, and I shouldn't say upper, but upper spectrum of parents where their children basically have minor issues that, might hinder their social skills and that kind of thing. But parents are able to kind of help them overcome it. They just become quirky adults and they can live a happy, independent life. All right. So you have that whole spectrum from, the parents that have, they basically have to, worry about what happens after they're gone, to those that are at peace knowing. However, this is something that I've learned. It doesn't matter what you are going through. Everyone thinks that what they're going through is worse than anyone else, And that's the truth. And it's just human nature. I think it's human nature to think that, oh, woe is me. And oh my goodness, I have so much on my plate. And how can I do this? And so at times we have pity parties. It doesn't matter where we are in life. We have pity parties. And we try to figure out ways of, getting that empathy, from others. Some people go to Facebook. They might post some kind of, post that says, oh, I need prayers right now. I'm going through a hard time, kind of vague. And all of a sudden, ding, 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 they get all kinds of, comments and I'm praying for you and all that stuff. And it gives them a sense of, okay, people care about me, right? And then there are those who suffer in silence. Maybe they just don't want people to feel sorry for them. They don't want to be seen as weak. And this is the reason for my post. This is the reason for my post, is that I want you to know that no matter where you are on the spectrum of parenting, if you are one of those that feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, it doesn't matter where you are, okay? We all have trials. We all have things that we're going through. And there's different seasons in life. Like I've had years where I was like, wow, I look back on it, I'm like, I didn't have a single thing, major thing, you know what I mean? Like, and then there's some years that I feel like, how did I even survive it? Like, how did I even survive that year? And I'm sure many of you guys can relate, right? And so what the key thing is to remember, just like in that poem that I shared with you guys about the cross room, we all have crosses to bear. We all have, things that, we have to endure. There's always someone, no matter how hard your life is, there's always someone that has it harder, okay? And the thing about it is how do we get through it? How do we endure? That is the key thing. If we shut ourselves off, if we don't do anything, if we just go through the motions of life, that is not the intention of life, right? Our lives here are to grow and to make life better, to make the world a better place. And so even if you're going through the worst of the worst, that is still possible. You know what I mean? Like, your child or your children are here for a purpose. And I believe that through them, they can be instruments of uplifting others. I know when I was at Children's with my daughter, I met some amazing people and amazing parents. And I was in awe of their faith that, they had, and knowing that, what, they're going to get through it. And that transferred over to their children. So that's why I wanted to make this post. I wanted to make sure that you all knew that no matter where you are in your journey, that your attitude and the way you deal with your problems and your trials is going to transfer over to your children, whether you like it or not, and whether you see it or not. And so it's so important. It's so important to yeah, I'm not telling you, oh, I'll, have a smile on your face at all times. I'm not saying to, pretend like everything's hunky-dory. That's not what I'm saying. I hope you're reading between the lines and that you're listening to me. What I'm saying is that, we are validated. You are validated. In this post, I want you to know that whatever you're going through, even if it seems minor compared to mine or anyone else's, I want you to know that it is a big deal. It is a big deal. And so just think about the way you're going to go through that, the way you're going to get through this phase of life, and have hope. Know that things are going to get better. Your situation may not change, but you're going to be able to endure it better. You're going to be able to find respite in all of this. And I promise you, if you have that kind of attitude, it will happen. There are so many stories that I could share with you of people that have endured, have lost a child, and they used Facebook as a forum to lift others up instead of getting, sympathy and empathy from others. I have seen it firsthand, and it's amazing. It's so amazing. And so it gives me the courage and the desire to do that as well, to do that for others. And it makes it to where, what? The death of their loved one was not in vain. And that's really ultimately the message, right? Is that we have this journey that we're going through and trying to figure out the purpose of that journey. So today I want you to think about that as you are beginning your day or ending your day whenever I decide to post this. I want you to think about how is it that you are going to make this day a better day for yourself and for others around you and for your children, and so think of things that you can change and that you can improve on, and know that you're not alone. As always, I'm always here for you, just a click away and a message away. And I wish you all luck on your journey. See y'all soon. Bye.